In early 2017, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds from Bluehole Entertainment seemingly came out of nowhere to become the most popular game in the world. But later that very same year, Fortnite's new Battle Royale mode arrived, helping it topple PUBG to claim the title of the hottest game on Earth. One problem though, most people, including Bluehole, think Fortnite stole everything from PUBG. So did they? Or is this just a case of sour gamer grapes? Let's take a look at all the ways Fortnite totally rips PUBG off. Shady dealing. First, a little background. PUBG was developed using Unreal Engine 4, which is also used by popular titles like Gears of War 4, Street Fighter V, and tons of others. Unreal Engine was developed by Epic Games, who leases it to PUBG publisher Bluehole for a cut of their profits. That all sounds above board, until you realize that Epic Games is also the creator of Fortnite, meaning they weren't just copying ideas from some random company, they were actually ripping off their own customer when they aped PUBG for Fortnite's Battle Royale mode. Epic even admitted that their inspiration was PUBG in their initial trailer for Battle Royale mode.
At Epic, we're huge fans of the Battle Royale genre, and games like PUBG and H1Z1.
Bluehole immediately issued a press release expressing a feeling of betrayal, especially since, as the developer of Unreal Engine 4, Epic had been privy to inside information about the development of PUBG. We've had an ongoing relationship with Epic Games through PUBG's development, as they are the creators of Unreal Engine 4, the engine we licensed for the game. After listening to the growing feedback from our community and reviewing the gameplay for ourselves, we are concerned that Fortnite may be replicating the experience for which PUBG is known. They continued, "We have also noticed that Epic Games references PUBG in the promotion of Fortnite to their community and in communications with the press. This was never discussed with us, and we don't feel that it's right." And in an interview with PC Gamer, Bluehole executive producer Changhan Kim pointed out that, as business partners, they expected Epic to support their product rather than undermine it. Epic Games always promoted their licensing models, saying, "We want to support the success of indie developers." So why does PUBG think Epic is ripping off their ideas? Here are some of the striking similarities. Last man standing. The basic premise of PUBG sees 100 players parachute onto an island and then fight to the death in a single elimination match, all while being herded into an ever-shrinking safe zone by the environment. Fortnite copies all of those elements pretty much exactly, starting with the most basic. Just like in PUBG, each match features 100 players, and those players get no respawns. In fact, when you think about it, there's no particular reason why a Battle Royale mode needs to have exactly 100 players. Grand Theft Auto V's Battle Royale mode, for instance, only supports a max of 28 players, and an argument could be made that having 100 players in a single game actually leads to lag spikes and an inferior gaming experience. Still, Fortnite chose to emulate PUBG right down to the number rather than experiment with a unique take on the format.
Fortnite Battle Royale is the 100-player, last man standing PvP experience you know so well, but combined with the limitless world of Fortnite.
Let's go out to the lobby. Before you even start the game, the similarities between PUBG and Fortnite become pretty obvious, starting with the pre-game lobby. Many games just have a boring wait screen with maybe a list of player names or something. PUBG, however, has a much more fun and interactive environment. Players waiting for the game to begin could practice their gunplay in preparation for the match. Or better yet, they could start a dance party. Fortnite copied this dance party element as well, but they didn't stop there. Once the game is ready to go, Fortnite players skydive out of the battle bus down to the island below to begin their adventure, in exactly the same way PUBG players parachute out of an airplane down to an island to begin their match. Fantasy Island. Speaking of the island, one area where Fortnite could have easily diverged from PUBG is the battle zone itself. Both PUBG and Fortnite take place on an island, which is understandable since the original inspiration for Battle Royale mode, the Japanese manga Battle Royale, also takes place on an island. But there's no real reason Fortnite needed to be set on an island. Lots of video games feature all sorts of other closed environments that aren't surrounded by oceans. And considering players have to stay within the boundaries of a shrinking storm, it doesn't really matter where the game is set, as the storm provides a natural boundary, one that, again, Fortnite seemingly copied wholesale from PUBG. Scavengers. In PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, players land on the island without any resources and have to scavenge for whatever weapons and supplies they can find on the island. This, naturally, is mirrored in Fortnite, but it certainly didn't have to be. Many popular shooters, like Call of Duty, provide players with the starting loadout so players can jump right into the action. Sure, the scavenging element could be seen as a nod to inspirations like the Hunger Games, but it also could be seen as simple laziness. The devil's in the details. Besides the every player for themselves mode, PUBG also offers two other standard modes: duos, where two buddies can team up, and squads, where you can play with a team of 4. Do we even need to mention that those are the same exact basic modes Fortnite offers? Again, there's no reason why the games had to be so similar. Grand Theft Auto 5's Battle Royale modes feature teams of up to 7 players at a time. And once you're done with a match, the progression system is similar as well, as both games allow players to earn points that reward them with cosmetic items such as new skins. Victory Royale. The main thing Fortnite has that PUBG doesn't, and it's a major difference, is the ability to use harvested materials to create buildings and structures on the fly. So does that really make it unique? Or did Epic Games simply rip off PUBG, possibly even using their insider knowledge of the game's development to rush Fortnite's Battle Royale mode through development? Bluehole certainly seems to think so. The publisher filed a lawsuit in South Korea against Epic Games, hoping that country's stricter laws might provide a ruling in their favor. One thing's for sure, whatever the case, both games are insanely fun to play, which so far seems to be the only thing gamers actually care about. Thanks for watching! Click the SVG icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.